Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to grow up. Let's continue. So, we're still looking for crystals. I had a crystal radar that was pointing me somewhere close to a crystal. And the higher I get, it seems like the less likely it is to point it at me. So it seems like they are spheres, so there's probably a decent amount of crystals that I'm gonna have to work towards collecting that are very high up. So that's doable, though. That's easy enough to achieve. It's just it may mean a slightly more complicated system. Guess what I'm probably looking for is a cave entrance, if I were to guess. The fact that I keep flying around this island and I'm only getting 1 or 2 bars tells me that deep inside this mountain or somewhere further than I think there is a crystal. 1. And then when I go that way, it fails, so it's gotta be this direction, right? But then that disappears. So it's gotta be something either right in the middle or really high up. Or maybe a little bit in that direction. Yes, finally. So where are you hiding, crystal? It's, I imagine, under here. Yep. Get me on the wall. Just crash into the wall so that I can just climb. We're getting into kind of a bad position because I might really start to struggle to find where the crystals are. It would be maybe a cool idea that if they tried to introduce if this radar got more sensitive the further away there was a gem, so it was almost always pointing at something, and that would be nice, I guess. But I bet it doesn't do that. Like, the radar was always pointing towards the closest. 10 more. Right, now let's fly in this general direction. That seems good. And look at that. Not only do we have another crystal, we have a telerouter. Although I really am not 100% sure what the point of these telerouters are going to be. Other than there probably is maybe an achievement for activating all the telerouters. And we'll just, it gets the noise off the menu and off the map. Right. Which way are we going? This direction? Is that a crystal? Right there. I think that might be. That is not a crystal. There's a crystal though. And we'll just have to climb down. Now I suspect the next upgrade we get in 8 more crystals won't even really be that useful. Let's fly in this general direction and see if it starts to go up. Yes, it does. We have another telerider. And it got stuck on the ground again. Somewhat. Interesting. I'm fairly certain that that is a... Nope. That isn't a crystal. Okay, so where is the crystal? I think it is on this island, so I suspect it's dangling at the bottom of this. Actually, I'm not hearing that noise. So let's see. If it's not that, that's not that. Is there something much higher? It does look like there is. And yeah, it does look like there is a crystal that way. You know, you're kinda cool for a botanical utility droid. We do okay together. Thanks, Pod, for your approval. Alright, so fly this way. And the controls are still awkward. Still, they just don't feel like they respond the same way half the time. Like, sometimes it feels you just get an airstream. Right. Let's fly in this general direction and see if that tells me that that's something we should do. See, this one's beeping, which means that one's not been activated. Now, it almost feels like maybe these telerouters are going to start deactivating each other themselves. But then why would it be auto-saving the game each time. Clearly, that is something that's important to the game. A few more. So the question is, which way do we go now? Gonna have to just fly in ever increasing circles until we get something that says, oh yeah, this is the way. Yeah, until we go from 1 to 0. There's a challenge. I assume if I've done a challenge, it would say, but I can't even see it, so start the challenge. I feel like I've already done this challenge, but maybe I've just done a somewhat similar one. And then, is there something way up there? Yes. Where is it? 18 seconds. I did it, but I died in the process. So one more challenge, we'll get one more outfit. Meanwhile, we'll... It doesn't feel like I'm actually activating, being teleported when I die to a place where I might be closer towards finishing things. Let's try this challenge. Oh man, this is not gonna work. Like, cause these rocks just roll and you can never get above them, so you're just, at best you jump on them, and that's about all that can happen. Alright. Alright, well, I think I just switched from one crystal to another crystal, so I wouldn't be surprised if I find a crystal here and then it pushes me right back towards another crystal. Let's see. It'd be kind of nice if sometimes there were crystals on top of the plants and I could just destroy the plants. And that would dislodge it and count. Well, it's kind of obvious that this is crystal is here. I'm just having a hard time seeing it. Apparently that race that I was supposed to be doing actually was rather long. If I'm... Maybe it's lower? No, we lost the jingle. So it's gotta be up here. Yeah. It's gotta be here somewhere. Just slowly fall downward. It doesn't seem to be on the underside. Right, let's rocket away back up. The rocket ability is proving to be very, very helpful. Right, I think there might be a cave over here. Right. Because before the rocket, the powered gliding, we could only go downward with the glide. So we've effectively doubled our directions. Is it over here? Here it is. Entrance to another cave. It's taking longer and longer though to get just a single crystal. As all the easy ones are starting to be collected pretty quickly. Now we are approaching the point where it might take 30 minutes to get even halfway towards a single crystal if we get into complicated islands. Right. Looks like there's another one over here. I'm not hearing any jingles. Is there something higher up? Or is it lower? Let's see if we can look lower before we go higher. There it is. And yet we're still right on top of a crystal. Is it possibly even lower? Alright, we're gonna have to make a big swoop upward to try and see how far away we can get, just to make sure, because I think it's higher. All these rocks. See that? Knocking that over was probably an achievement of some sort. Like a Towers of Hanoi reference. Or some kind of Zen meditation. Going towards that way doesn't seem right. Yeah, it's down here. Really is down. So it must be hidden in here somewhere. There's a crystal. 2 more. And looks like there's another crystal somewhat in this general vicinity. There's another challenge. Probably could do this challenge. Let's go. Super easy. That suit looks silly on me anyways. So, yeah, these lower ground suits, quests. So now we have the Botanical Pods handcrafted suit engineered to maximize growth of all flora forms. Did we equip it? Yes, we did. And stats wise, we're almost at 100. And so we may need to focus a little bit more on challenges going forward. So, and if I just throw a flora form out, did it take less energy? Not really. It still takes 1 full battery to grow a flora form, so you're not gonna spend any energy there. Alright, here's the one we had already done, and it's not making any sound, and it's green at top. So I need to keep that in mind because I think I may have done a challenge twice on accident. Alright. There's so many of these mushrooms around here, you could easily hide the crystal around any of it. There's another crystal. I do hear a telerouter or something blinking. There's another challenge. And looking at this, it's the blinking that's the only thing that's different. Alright. So this starts with you getting shot up in the air. There you go. So you just needed a little bit of rocket power to do that. Right, so we've gone the wrong direction. Four could be up on the island. Let's fly it back up. that a crystal? That looks like that might be. Jetpack is now at 100%. You can fly. You can now fly like me. So it seems almost like probably my jetpack uses less energy now, or moves 3 times faster, which if it actually does move 3 times faster, that might be a slight problem because the controls are still kinda wonky. Alright, this is the general direction. I think I see maybe another crystal over here. Right, nope. I'm getting further away. So it's the 150 crystals that we kind of need. I mean, I guess we pretty much figured that that was the case. That it was going to give us infinite energy to do infinite hovering and flying only once we've collected all the crystals. And we're not in terrible shape, but I kind of would have preferred a different outcome. If I could infinite jetpack right now, that probably would make it easier to get the last few items. See, that is another challenge. So we'll try and do them. So, I guess the general idea here is to fall. Where's the one I missed? Apparently I was supposed to fall and... Alright, we got it. It sounds like we've already been in this cave. So that's not where the crystal is. Hearing a bit of a jingle. This is pretty much exactly where I grew that stem, so seems like the game really is remembering where the plants are and not cheating, which I wouldn't have been super upset if the game kind of cheated. Alright. Next. I imagine the star plants would eventually run out of stems also, because it couldn't just infinitely grow forever. Or maybe they're just willing to bet nobody would push it that far and like crash the game. Yep. So we need 38 more, 48 more crystals. And the good news is most of them seem to be somewhat related. In the sense that they're all kind of in the same place. I think this is a telerouter, not a crystal. I believe it's a telerouter I've already unlocked. Okay. We went down, and that told us not to go down. We'll just fly over here. No. There aren't too many other rocks. Looks like there is one over here. That'll be the last one we get for today. Yeah, compared to Air Memories of Old, boy do you have something to do after you beat the main game. And it took definitely a lot longer than 3 hours for me to beat the main story here, and I was rushing. But yeah, we've got challenges which are going to be kind of difficult, and collectibles to find all over the place, and we've got cool little costumes to unlock. So mission stats, yeah, there's 33 more challenges. There are 47 more crystals to find. Once we find all 150 crystals, we'll be at full energy, infinite energy, unless the game just decides to do something very different. I guess if it didn't give me infinite energy, then I probably would give up at that point. It seems like all of these outfits are going to unlock only by challenges. There's not a lot that we have to do here. The amount of clouds that are appearing seem to be more now too. I wonder if there might be a reason for that. You have kind of like this belt of clouds. But yeah, there's really no reason to look at the menu to try and find the crystals, because we can just use the radar. It is actually working. I'm actually surprised about that. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.